It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. He should be one of his quarterbacks. It's the Bears and the Bucks, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get
on the other side of the field for the visiting Bucks. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out come the Bucks now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. This defense for the Bears very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Fields. The target once more. 2nd and 11 now. To the right side goes Shipley. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a first down with a cherry on top. 31 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the 2 of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, Shipley. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Fields. And he is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a 2nd-round pick back in April's draft.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's P. Ryan again on 2nd down. Nifty move. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Here's Fields. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Oh, and that is incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now Shipley again. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. A shotgun snap, Fields. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Bullard. That's complete. Rome Odunze. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Off the bootleg. Bullard. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to throw. Bullard. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays, and the end result is a Bears touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
And I've loved watching this unit on tape because throughout this season, I've seen them do all the right things.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory. But I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want. And they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
Onto the field now come the Bears. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive. Bullard. They'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Going quickly out wide to Moore. The Bears at 7-5 now in the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Trying for it with Pirine. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Fields now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And taken right at the 35. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Bullard. Pass taken in by Pirine. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought. It's 1st and 10. Give to Pirine on the option. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Bullard complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Back to throw. Bullard. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
To throw is Fields.
On the move to his left. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Bullard. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Up the middle, here's Pirine.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Operating from the gun. Bullard. Throw right side taken in by Odunze. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
They run it with Pirine on 1st down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's Perine again on second down.
Oh, but he's going to be lined up losing 3. And now it's third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. A first carry for Rachaad White.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Setting up the screen to Perine. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Looking to throw. Bullard. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Second and a couple.
Back to throw. Bullard. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Joe Tryon
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And dropping it off underneath, here's Pirine. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
A pass complete to Odunze.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. On third down, it's Pirine.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Bullard.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake. Bullard.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw. Bullard connects with Kittle underneath. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bullard.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Buccaneers' 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bullard firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
5-yard gain on the play.
They toss to Pirine. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Here's a 2nd and 7. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the bootleg. Bullard.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Bullard. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. To about the 35, second down. Here's 2nd and 7. They run straight ahead here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now.
Option here, they'll give to P. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Bullard, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off play action, Bullard, and he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll hand it to P.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand a little bit fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Once again, it's Shipley.
And just shutting him off there.
Still on his feet.
And down to the 7-yard line.
Here's Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Now Fields.
And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Bullard. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Yaya Diaby from his outside linebacker spot, forcing this. Back now at Soldier Field. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun. Bullard connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 35 yards that time on the punt. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Back to throw. Fields. And his throw is incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll give it to Shipley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught by Harrison, right side. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bullard. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have the Bears first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Hand off here for Pirine. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bullard, he's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll try the right side to Pirine. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Bullard looking middle, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Now a carry for Pirine. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And a quick throw here that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Now Perine. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Now it's Fields, and they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 1. Fields.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Fields now to throw.
He's going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They snap it to Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Well, the Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And they've got it 1st and goal at the 3. What a place to start.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Looking to throw. Bullard toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Bullard. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run the full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That'll be caught by Shipley.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
To throw is Fields.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Fields.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. He completes it right side to White. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Here's White. They set up the screen.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. That's caught again by Schultz.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll look to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23.
They start on the ground with Pirine. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll run again with Pirine. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Bears, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.